One of the most time-consuming parts when creating these videos for you guys is by far color grading. I mean, there's times that I spent literal hours just tweaking settings in the edit so that it looks the way that I want. I mean, that's mostly because when consuming content for myself, I'm usually more likely to watch a full video if it's visually pleasing. So today, I'm gonna put y'all on this new plugin I've been testing called Dehancer because it's basically a visual cheat code for your videos. Now, to be transparent, Dehancer did let me use this product for 1 month, but they didn't pay me $1, so this is 100% my full honest review of their product. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and hop on the computer so I can show y'all just how powerful and simple this plugin really is. Now for today, I'm on Premiere Pro, but for anybody that wants to use Dehancer for themselves, it's available for Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and even mobile. But we'll get into that later in the video. For now, let's open up a sequence where I have a few clips edited so that we can go ahead and just show you how good this plugin is. Okay, so we got our timeline open and I'm just gonna go ahead and play these clips real quick. This is a TikTok I did about last week. I'm gonna have to mute the audio for copyright purposes, but they're all nice, clean clips, but they are pretty dull. They're not graded, and I shot everything here on my Canon R6 Mark II, and it was all shot in C-Log 3, I believe. So this is what we're looking like off the start. Once you have Dehancer installed, all you have to do is go into your effects tab and go ahead and apply Dehancer Pro. One thing that I have noticed from using this plugin for about a month now is that it does use a lot of processing power on your computer. So personally, what I like to do is cut my whole video like this, get all the edits ready, then do the grading last, because it'll just be a lot easier to lock in every little piece and not have to rewatch the whole video. Once we have Dehancer on, you can see you have a ton of settings. First is your input, and you would usually use this if you shot in Rec 709. For me, I can go through all these settings and you'll see it'll change the footage just a little bit. Like I said, I'm using the Canon R6 shot in Log 3 BT 709, and instantly we're already getting something a little bit different. Here you can mess with the exposure. Everything here is a little bit sensitive, similar to if you're in the lumetri color, you don't want to drag these sliders really too far in each way. And moving down, where I think things start to get really interesting is in this film profile, because you have a ton from Kodak to Fuji color to really any type of film that you can think of. Gives you a really nice film look, almost turns your digital footage into film. To me, that's my favorite part about this plugin, the fact that I can go through so many different film rolls and just kind of see what works best with my footage. We now have our developer where we can add more contrast, more gamma. I'm not really gonna mess with any of these settings right now. The thing that I'm really seeing in this clip that needs to be fixed up is the amount of grain that's in here, which we can go down to film grain. In my opinion, it's so cool how you could flip from digital to film so quickly and have a very intuitive way to change all these settings. I mean, sliders is a lot easier than the way that the lumetri tab looks. I really am getting a little bit too ahead of myself. We got to get through the rest of these tabs. The only other ones that I have really taken some time to go through is halation and bloom. And usually I turn these on and just kind of tweak the settings around. I'll show you what a normal grade looks like for me, but for now, I just kind of want to show you what everything does. These are the settings that I found to work really good for my footage with bloom, but you always have the option for both of these to go into mask mode, which will actually show you what each of these settings is even affecting. You can see that in this area, it gets a little bit brighter. If I drag it down, it almost fully goes away. So if you're not really seeing too much effect on your actual footage, I think the best way to do it is in mask mode like this. Then when you turn mask mode off, like I said, you may not see too much different on this monitor, but when you export the video, you'll definitely see the changes that it's made. And then also for the halation area, you could see now, once I go into mask mode, the red halation, the red blur, which really gives that filmic look and almost like it's damaged footage, which at a point in time, that's what film was, because we couldn't get these super clean, sharp images. After I have some like this, I'll usually just add an extra adjustment layer, maybe go through lumetri color, add some more saturation, a little bit more of a vibe that I'm kind of feeling. And with everything off, it looks boring, dull, just really not interesting at all. This is with the Dehancer plugin turned on. And then our final just little extra steps in the grading tab. Beautiful. Like there's no other way to explain it. This is why I love Dehancer so much. Obviously, this plugin isn't perfect. The fact that it uses a lot of processing power just kind of makes it not possible for everybody to use. And then also a few other things that I've noticed from just kind of using this product is that for me, it's really easy to grade shots that don't have any subject or skin tones in them. But I always find when I use Dehancer on like a subject, I usually have to spend a little bit of extra time just fixing the skin tones to look a little bit more natural. Now, besides those two little flaws, this plugin is amazing. I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten as many compliments on the look of my footage and the grade. Now, before I end this video off for you guys, I do want to quickly hop onto Dehancer Mobile. This portion won't be too long, so for anybody who likes to edit on their phone, y'all should definitely stick around for the last part. I'm here on Dehancer Mobile. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a key for the membership, so you will get a watermark, but there's no point in me paying for this because I already have it on my computer and I rarely edit on my phone, really. But as you can see off rip, we have our original, and you could just see, just scrolling through all the different presets, there's a bunch of dope looks and just quick ways to edit your footage and get a really good look from like minimal work. It's basically exactly what we've seen on the plugin, but fortunately it works actually a little bit quicker on the mobile app, which to me is a little bit surprising, but also very nice because editing footage on your phone is usually so difficult and like really not worth the effort it takes. Essentially all these same exact tabs. To be honest with y'all, if you edit on your phone and you want something powerful like this plugin, I would say it's probably a good idea to get it on your phone. So for anybody that's looking to step up their content with this dope plugin, y'all can go ahead and check in the description below. I've gone ahead and left a link down there for 10% off your purchase. With this, you can get any of the monthly memberships or even the lifetime key at a discounted rate, and I will even get a little bit of commission off your guys' purchase. I'll see y'all very soon, and until then, make sure to subscribe. Have a great day, and peace.